Hello and a very warm welcome to the membership site of Adam Cadell, membership.com. Now I know there's a lot of information on this page, and human nature dictates that, well, if you're anything like me, if the sales page looks very long, then I tend to skip down most of it quite quickly and usually proceed to go straight down to the bottom to begin with, just to see what it's going to cost, and then I just more or less skim and take in certain headlines and snippets of information. Well, if you're that type of person and you prefer a more succinct method of telling you what this website is about and a little bit about me, rather than reading it, you'd rather view it, then this video is for you. I'll try and keep it quite brief, not to be any longer than a few minutes, because there's not much point in doing one of these things if it's going to be as long as the Gettysburg Address. Anyway, you need to know, initially I would have thought, a little bit about me and why it's perhaps worthwhile joining this website, and who am I to teach you anything about internet marketing. Well, let's just begin by telling you a little bit about me. I'm based in the northeast of England, and apart from having some offline businesses, a teeth whitening company, which is the website you can see at present, and a domestic cleaning company, both of which are the largest of their kind in the region, I also more or less specialize in internet marketing these days, and the teeth whitening and the domestic cleaning side of the operation are managed for me by staff. I still do the websites because that's my forte, and what you can see, as I've just said, is the one of the websites for the teeth whitening business. Now, getting to the point about who am I, and who am I to actually teach you anything about internet marketing. If we take this particular business as an example, a little bit of research told me that one of the commonest search terms, if people are looking for a teeth whitening business in the northeast, is to type in the term teeth whitening followed by the name of the town. Now, we get an awful lot of business from an area called Gateshead, and I've got to admit, before I show you what I'm about to show you, you do need to be aware that I've only optimized this site and the cleaning business purely for our local area, specifically for areas such as Gateshead, which we have traditionally and historically got a lot of our business from. If you try and do what I'm about to do anywhere else in the UK or somewhere else in the world, you'll probably not get the same result, but that's the reason why I've optimized for my local area. There's no point in optimizing for somebody who lives in Canada, for instance. This business is going to be of no use or no interest to them whatsoever. So if we take an example, if I go into Google and I type in, say, teeth whitening Gateshead, just check that that's right. Well, not quite right, but that's better. That's an ad right at the top for a company called Hollywood Whitening, but we're right on page 1, number 1 for teeth whitening, Smile Sensation UK. Not too certain if we've got any other listings. I'll just have a quick look. No, as it happens, but we're number 1 on page 1. And there's another business which is Time For You Domestic Cleaning. That's mine too. If I skip right to the bottom, you'll notice there's my name down there, owned and operated by Adam and Jacqueline Cadell. Incidentally, with the teeth whitening, I should have probably shown you, but if I scroll right to the bottom, website design and construction by Adam Cadell. Obviously that's me, and I own that particular site too. But anyway, getting to our position with domestic cleaning, the most popular term is domestic cleaning followed by the town. We'll do Gateshead again, since that's our most popular area and what we're heavily optimized for. And we're number 1 on page 1. That one up there is just an advertisement. and see if we're anywhere else down here. Yes, we're also down there too. Don't think we're on any other thing, but to be honest, to get to number 1, page 1 is fine by me. There are other sites which we actually do as well, or I build sites for other people. I'll take that back up there. But there is something else I can actually show you, and that is if I go here. Just want to show you just how much I've actually spent, not to brag, but just to let you know just how much information I've gleaned from purchases. And I just want you to know some of the things I've actually learned. Now, this is just one particular place, the Warrior Forum, and this is a list of all of my purchases. There's the price, there's the dates I've actually purchased. I've purchased everything from, you know, £11 odd. Sorry, not £11 odd. I'm from the UK. Should be $11. $7, $19. One of the most expensive was $150 yesterday on the 1st of August. But if I just go down there and we just have a quick stop and have a look at some of the things I've purchased, you notice I've bought a number of things regarding search engine optimization, Kindle, plugins for WordPress, graphics, app, more things to do with search engine optimization, lots of things to do with Kindle, Amazon, press releases, videos. I actually tend to specialize a lot in videos. More to do with videos there. Video Bolt, that's just a plugin. Kindle again, reviews, stuff to do with Google, stuff to do with Pinterest. And without boring you, let's just go all the way down and down and down. You can see all of these extra lists. Twitter, just noticed there, that's to do with Facebook. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I think at the last count I'd spent over £10,000 on stuff to do with the internet and increasing my knowledge. But you don't have to spend that. All of the things I've gleaned, all of the things I've learned by purchasing and spending as much of that just on that one particular area. And there's been many other items I've purchased elsewhere and attended seminars, have increased my knowledge and helped me to actually rank my websites, such as Smile Sensation UK, at the top of the tree, and helped me learn a lot about building websites, etc. So this is why I'm qualified, or at least I believe, in my humble opinion, I'm qualified to teach you a lot about everything from video marketing, building websites, search engine optimization, Kindle, publishing books, Amazon, creating a living via newsletters, cost per action, which is usually abbreviated to CPA marketing. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. This website is going to be inundated and loaded with virtually anything you can think of regarding internet marketing. Obviously, a lot of the things I've just mentioned are online too. You can leave at any time. There's no long-term commitment, and at just over $19, well, just a little bit less than $20, that's probably more accurate. You can leave at any time you wish. So that's basically it. I don't really want to go into any more detail. I mean, obviously now that you've listened to me, by all means skip down the page, pick up anything that might interest you and read it into a little bit more detail. But hopefully that's told you a little bit about me, who I am, where I live, and what I actually do. If you have any queries whatsoever, you can email me at Adam Cadell. Cadell is spelled C-A-D-E-L-L at gmail.com. Give me about 24 hours to respond if you do email me, or 48 hours if you email me on a weekend. And if you've got any queries, as I've said, I'll do my damnedest to try and answer them. Thanks for listening.